Welcome to this bronze medal match in the over 35 section World Cup here in Cape Town, South Africa. It's a trans-Tasman derby between New Zealand and Australia. Both sides fighting it out for a bronze medal. It was Australia that were beaten 4-3 by England, and that's why they find themselves in the playoffs for third position. And it was New Zealand who were emphatically trounced by South Africa 6-0. So these sides late on a Sunday afternoon conclude their World Cup here in South Africa. It's a chance to go home with a bronze medal around your neck. All the training, the trials, the planning, the sacrifice comes down to one game before the relaxation and the festivities that normally take place at the end of a long campaign here in Cape Town. We get underway. New Zealand in their traditional black to a rousing rendition of the haka and the national anthems from both countries. Australia in the gold and the green shorts. Good fast start for New Zealand. Australia now looking to break out with the wind at their backs and trying to go over the top. It's a typical October late afternoon in Cape Town. High winds. This is the windy season going into our summer, October and November. In the afternoon you get these high winds, but these are almost gale force winds. So, and very cold. We've had some warm days here, but we've also had a few days where the wind has prevailed, but mostly super conditions for playing hockey. So in this New Zealand side, you've got Harman Singh, who's top goal scorer. Well, he shares it with Ralph Bobby from Scotland. Well, Harman Singh has scored 8 goals and 7 penalty corners and 1 penalty stroke. So he's a threat time at PC time, especially. And also in the New Zealand side, there's got Kyle Exeter, has scored 4, 1 field goal, 2 penalty corners and a penalty stroke. And Lloyd McLaughlin, who's also scored 3, 1 field goal and 2 penalty corners. And in this Australian setup, Daniel Conroy has really been outstanding at penalty corner time. 3 penalty corners and 4 penalty strokes. And Sam McCambridge also, well, he scored 4 goals. Daniel Conroy 7. Those were 4 field goals. And 2 of them coming against South Africa late in that game. 2 beautifully worked deflections. So having watched the New Zealand side early on in this competition, I would never have tipped them to lose 6-0 to South Africa. I really believed they were far better than that. And they must be disappointed with that result, obviously, and well coached and have good basic skills, and I've enjoyed watching the style of play. They let themselves down somewhat in that semi-final. Australia have marched on, and unfortunately for them, losing to England 4-3 in what was a humdinger of a game against a very well-drilled England side. This Australian side is really good to watch them play. They themselves are masters at lead runs and tipping goals in the 9-yard area. Look at the way they just start playing it down the right-hand side, down to Greville. Aaron Greville, who knows where the goals, the back of the goals are as well. He makes so many good lead runs, forces corners, scores goals. And Parker with a mistrap on the far touchline. So 5 minutes into this game, and it's quite an even contest, and both sides just getting some stick on ball and getting the movement going. Jan Peterson, the New Zealand captain, with the headband. Now into that midfield. Australia hanging off deep. It's Green, David Green on the ball. Comes through Harman Singh. Comes through Harman Singh. The danger man at penalty corner time, who plays in that pivot role.